Okay, so it's Danny again here. We're just going to quickly go through some till training with you on how to accurately place through our customers' orders into the system to ensure a smooth service. Now, one thing I do want you to remember is we're not robots. I want you to have your own spiel on this, but as long as you're sticking to the basics of what I'm going to quickly go through with you today, you'll be able to put through anyone's order. Our till will look slightly different to how I've got it on the screens today, just because we've still done a few more tweaks since I took these screenshots. So please do just bear with me a little bit on this. So to enter a food order, the first thing we need to know is the customer's table. So can I start with your table number? Click on Open Table. So your screen will look like this. Click on Open Table, New Table. You type in their table number, hit OK, and then enter through to the next screen. Now, the next screen is just our guest count. We don't actually use that at the moment. It's pretty hard because some guests will just tell you that there's 5 on the table and you'll put in 4 tables of 5 and it's only 1 table of 5. So don't worry about that. We just need the table number, OK, and OK through to the next screen. We're then going to ask the customer if they've got a Huntly Tavern membership and to scan their barcode. If we don't do that first, we don't accumulate their points and their locals discounts don't get applied to their bill. So it's really important to scan their membership at this point. If they have a membership but they don't have their phone on them, we can search for them, but I'm not going to go into that at this point. I just want to go through how to place through an order. The next sort of question we need to ask is, what can I get you to start with? Can I get you some breads? You'll see that we have the icon there that says breads. All our breads will be in that field. So it's garlic bread, cheesy garlic bread, whatever the case may be. Okay. Then I'm going to get you to enter the order as the customer requests it. Another thing on those I'll get to in a moment, but just remember things like salads can have extras. Your schnitzels will have toppers. Steaks will have sauces. People might ask for sauces and for their burgers and things. All of that will be in your screen somewhere. So for our kids' meals and breads, they all get printed off as an entree. If we need to change it to a main, sorry, I'm just going to flip back for a second. Down the bottom here, which I have unfortunately missed on this screenshot, it does have printer's entree or printer's main. So we can change it if required. So going back, our kids' meals do come with options of chips, mash, salad or veg. Now kids can have a choice of 2 of any of those 4. Generally speaking, they will just order chips anyway. Sometimes they'll order chips and veg. The pastas are the only ones that don't get a side. Now our steaks are all coming with how they want it cooked. They're 2 sides and a sauce. Really important to try and upsell your sauces, guys, because they get charged extra for those sauces. It's a good little upsell. Can I get you some gravy for your chips, or creamy garlic sauce, creamy garlic prawns to go on top of it to make it a surf and turf, things like that. So just a quick on the steaks, we have a rump, which is basically your butt of the cow, very lean cut of meat. Your Scotch will have your marbling through it, so it has a little bit of fat through it, but it is good fat. Your sirloin has the strip of fat along the side, and our T-bone obviously has the bone in there in the shape of the T. Also, guys, we have our schnitzels. So each schnitzel with their topper is done separately. So if someone goes, can I have a chicken schnitzel, chip salad with the surf and turf topper? You need to put it through as a chicken surf and turf with chips and salad and asking, do they want a sauce? So our schnitzels are served with the same sides as our steaks. Chips and veg, chips and salad, mash and veg, however they'd like. If they say the topper, we need to pop it through. I also want you to remember, though, as well, that if a customer asks for a chicken surf and turf with no avo, put it through as a chicken schnitzel with creamy garlic prawn sauce. It's exactly the same, just without the avo. If someone goes, can I have a chicken schnitzel? Ask, would you like a topper on that? It's an easy little upsell for you. Okay? So once once we've put all our items in, don't forget to use your free text if we need to put any dietaries in. So say they want a 250 gram rump steak, chips and salad with creamy garlic sauce, and they go, oh, I've got a nut allergy. Click on free text, nut allergy, but please then once you've printed the docket off, we're going to verbalize that to the chef as well. As I said, if we need to use the entree or mains buttons, they are just on the side there. So, for example, they want the kids' meal to come out with everyone's mains, click print as mains and it'll move. It won't move on your till, it'll only move on the chef's docket. Any notes that you need to put in with for the chef, use free text. We don't make any changes unless it's approved by chef first. You can make it if they say that they need the creamy garlic prawns but they don't want the sauce, and you put it through and say no sauce, prawns only. That's fine, we can do that. If you're not quite sure if we can do something, always ask chef first. What I do also want to point out is you'll see up the top we have salads with salad toppers. So if someone wants a chicken Caesar salad, you hit salad, click on Caesar salad, it'll pop up with the next menu that asks about their side toppers. Chicken, salmon, prawns, anchovies, and extra egg. If they just say, oh, I'll have a Caesar salad, ask, would you like a topper on those? Would you like any chicken on that? Would you like any salmon on that? The same goes with our burgers. They all can come with an extra patty, extra bacon, or a fried egg. Please, guys, just remember that with a Works burger, it already has a fried egg on it. So when you ask a customer, would you like an extra fried egg? Just so they don't think it doesn't already come with it, and next thing they've got 2 eggs on that. So it's just something for you guys to remember. We can pretty much add and change a few things. So pasta, if they want a bosciola, add chicken. You click pasta, bosciola, go out of that screen, hit on salad toppers, add chicken. We just need to be accounting for everything we're altering. But again, guys, always double check with chef before putting through anything different. There are times where we may not be able to do something. So if not sure, ask chef. Okay. Your chef specials are up in the corner there, as well as our cheese platters. Cheese platters, especially for you guys in the bar, are really easy to upsell into. If someone orders a bottle of wine on a Saturday afternoon, go, can I get you a cheese platter to go with that? It's a really quick and easy upsell that we would love to easily have. So just moving forward now, hopefully that's all made sense. If it doesn't, please come and see me. I found this one a bit tricky to do online without doing it with you, so please just bear with me. Once we've put through everything, we've put in all our notes, it's really vital to read back that order back to the customer, just to ensure it's accurate. On our new menu, guys, I'm going to sneak peek with you. We have a grilled barra and a baked barra. So if we put in the wrong barramundi, for example, they're going to get the wrong sides. It's going to be a completely different dish. So it's really important to read these menu orders back. It's also a quick time to pick up any special instructions, any extra dietaries maybe that we've missed. Maybe they forgot to tell you to remove something from a burger. Or hey, again, time for an upsell. If they've put through the whole order and at the beginning you go, can I get you any breads? Can I start you with any breads? They may not have heard that, especially if they've gone straight into their order. Because we all know when we go to order, it's in our brain, we verbalize it out, and we forget something. So this is the time to pick up on anything they may have forgotten or they may have forgotten. So you read it back. As you can see on the screen here, I've got a garlic bread, a kid's burger with chips and salad, and a rump rare double serving of chips and mushroom sauce. This is the time to go, so was there any extra sauces? If maybe they forgot to order the garlic bread. Can I get you any breads? It's about a 25-minute wait on meals at the moment. Remembering to verbalize all these little extra bits and pieces. Once they've confirmed the order with you, you pay that off via EFTPOS or cash, and you just confirm the payment has gone through. Before they leave, it's just a quick little thing to say, yep, here's your cutlery, don't forget that. Our desserts are in the cabinet underneath. Come back if you want to order any tea, coffee, or desserts. Cutlery, salt and pepper, over on the station over there. If I can get you anything else, please just see one of the wait staff and send them. And also, we then come to the next screen that comes up. Is there anyone else to order? Now, if no one else on the table needs to order, you hit close and print. Table gets closed off in the system, prints to the kitchen, order will start getting prepared. If there are more people to order and they're directly behind them, hit save more entries. That table will stay open on your system, but it'll be zero balanced, it'll be paid off. So you can quickly continuing to add more people to that table. Just a quick one. We try not to put more than 10 to 12 items on a docket at once. Don't put it through a table of 20 on the one docket. Try and split that up. Once you've got about 10 mains, we're going to have to print that docket to the kitchen. Okay, once the last person then has ordered on that table, we then hit close and print. Just something to get into practice of. Yep, so you guys are on table 1 as well, just to confirm so you don't accidentally put on another person's table onto that first table. We've all done it. We're all guilty of it. So if we just keep getting into that confirmation of the table number, you'll be fine. Now, if there are more people to order for that table and they want us to wait for everyone to order before starting to prepare, but the next few people are further in the line, hit save and exit. Hand the customer the cutlery, keep going on. If once the next person for that table comes up, when you hit open, every time you hit open table, you will see that table still sitting there. You can just still type in new, select table, highlight the outline, hit select, and the table will come back up. Alternatively, you can hit new table, table 1, and the existing order will pop up. Okay, continue on again until you get about 10 to 12 mains on that docket, then print it to the kitchen. Even just let them know, yep, I've printed off a first batch to the kitchen. You're going to be on the second wave of dockets. Our host and our wait staff will also be telling big groups this as well, so don't stress too much. So the next screen I've got here is just these 2 little buttons that you'll see down the bottom. Save and exit, no kitchen print, close table and print to kitchen. Save and exit is if, for example, the customer comes up, they've gone through their whole order, you've confirmed it, they go, oh, I've left my wallet at the table. Instead of holding up the whole line, you can say, look, I'll hold your table, I'll just get the next person's order, and then you can slip back in to pay for it. Hit save and exit. It's going to save on your system as an open bill. You can continue on taking more the next docket while waiting. And as soon as they come back in, you hit that open table button again, and you can bring it up and the customer can pay for it. It's very rare that we'll use that one, but it can happen. Sometimes you might want to use it when the last person is going to pay for the whole table. You can hold it, but it's best practice not to. Close table and print to kitchen is if you've forgotten to hit save, you've hit save more entries instead of save and exit. It's just to close the table off. You'll only be able to do that once it's all been paid for. So just lastly, just a few things I need you guys to remember when on doing food till or placing food items through. If a guest is using a tab, we can't transfer a table to a tab. So either the guest needs to pay or we'll have to redo the whole order again. So if someone is opening a tab in the bar and that you know they're going to order food, just tell them when you're ordering your meal, let them know you're on bar tab 3, not table 3. It just makes it easier for us. And try and communicate that back to the food till, whether you have to do it via the host, via a supervisor, however that may be, just let us know there is a bar tab for a certain group. They'll also have to all order together, otherwise all the meals have to go through separately. We can't hold the tab. All breads and kids' meals are automatically printed as entree. Everything else gets printed as a main. So if the breads or the kids' meals need to come out as mains, you need to hit print as main. As per my next point, oysters, the garlic prawns, all-day menu items, everything comes as a main. So if they want that to come out as an entree, we need to hit print as entree button. It's always best to practice to ask us if they would like any of the items besides the bread to go first. So if someone, say if you know table 3 has 5 guests on it and they order a few entrees, a few of these all-day items and 6 mains, yeah, well, any other items you wanting to come out first with your bread. It's just a good option to ask. And even when reading it out, because we can't see what's entree and main on the docket, ask the customer, did you want any of these items to come out first? They might want the bowl of chips to come out first, for argument's sake. We can hit anything to come out first. Utilize the free text button that you did see throughout my slides to communicate to any allergies or dietary requirements to your chefs. It's also best practice once you've typed it into the docket to verbalize it with chef as soon as possible. So, chef, just so you know that rump needs to be gluten and dairy free. Even if it sounds so ridiculous that you know that that steak is not going to touch anything, it's always best practice to write it in because you don't know what might be in a marinade. So, for example, our Thai beef salad, when we've typed in no chili, the chili was actually in the dressing as well. So it's best practice to always go through and write it in so we can touch base with that customer because we don't know necessarily how severe their allergy could be. In terms such as GF and DF are totally acceptable than sitting there writing gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free. If we can abbreviate it, and as long as chef understands what you're saying, then it's fine. And any changes that go through chef first. Bosquiola, can I add chicken? Is it okay to add chicken to it today? Can I add prawns to the bosquiola tonight? Can I put the salmon with chips and salad instead of the sides it comes with? Always best practice to ask chef first. They know how busy they are. They can know what has got to be accommodated and they can prepare in advance for that. Rather than all of a sudden they're getting a huge docket through with 100 different changes to it and we don't know and they get confused and flustered. Your burgers are fine to no pineapple or no tomato or no avocado. That's fine. Anything else though, please touch base with chef first. And always, guys, another thing is don't forget to upsell everything. Can I get you an extra sauce with those items? Would you like toppers on your schnitzels? Don't forget breads. Would you like any chips to start with? Especially on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday when we have got those really busy services. There's sort of those gap fillers. It makes people feel like they haven't sat there for as long. Can I get you any garlic breads? Can I get you any of this? What can I start with? Don't forget desserts. We always need to be upselling and promoting our products. So that's all I've got for the till today, guys. It's a really awkward one to do online without doing the whole thing with you. So please, if you do have any questions, let me know. I'm going to do another video to go through how to scan for people and also changing them to locals. That's going to be on a separate video. But yeah, please, if you have any questions, let me know.